The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
And this is a reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus said to his disciples, "Beware that your hearts do not become drowsy from carousing and drunkenness and the anxieties of daily life, and that day catch you by surprise like a trap. For that day will assault everyone who lives on the face of the earth. Be vigilant at all times, and pray that you have the strength to escape the tribulations that are imminent and to stand before the Son of Man." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
So once again, as we have this last day of the church year, we reflect on the universal judgment at the end of time and the final destruction of evil. To really appreciate that first reading, put yourself as a Jew back in the 2nd century BC. Antiochus Epiphanes IV is the Seleucid king that has just profaned the temple. That's where you get that 2.5 years. For 2.5 years, that temple was profaned, and a statue of Zeus was erected. Put yourself as a Jew who is wondering if the Jewish people are finally going to be obliterated from the face of the earth, because that's what the Antiochus Epiphanes wished to do, to completely obliterate or destroy or bring into the pagan world the Jewish people and to destroy the religion. And so here you are, a Jew, wondering if you're going to be obliterated or not, and then you read the book of Daniel. We don't know who wrote the book of Daniel. It's apocalyptic literature in the Jewish canonical text. But whoever wrote it is trying to let the Jewish people know that this is not the end-all and be-all of reality. That there have been these other empires, these other beasts that have been destroyed. Babylonia, Media, Persia. So what makes you think that the Greek Empire won't one day be destroyed? So have hope. And here we have the words, "I watched that horn," that little horn, Antiochus Epiphanes, make war against the Holy Ones, the Jewish people, and was victorious until the Ancient One arrived. Judgment was pronounced in favor of the Holy Ones of the Most High. Now there you have that very important concept. The Holy Ones of the Most High. That's Son of Man. The Holy Ones of the Most High. Or the angels and the saints of the Most High. Because you see, at the end of the world, we're going to become one with the angels as we have our bodies glorified. And the time came when the holy ones, that's we who will be the elect, participating in the Son of Man, the time came when the holy ones possessed the kingdom. The evil then will be destroyed and good will triumph. Now, of course, we keep talking about the universal judgment, but there is a doctrine of the church also equally important called the particular judgment. We don't hear much about particular judgment from the pulpit. I don't know why. It's rather strange. The Catholic doctrine of the particular judgment is that immediately after death, the eternal destiny of each separated soul is decided by the just judgment of God. Although there has been no formal definition on this point, the dogma is clearly implied in the Union Decree of Eugene IV, which declares the souls leaving their bodies in a state of grace, but in need of purification, are cleansed in purgatory, whereas souls that are perfectly pure are at once admitted to the beatific vision of the Godhead. And those who depart in actual mortal sin are at once consigned to eternal punishment, the quality of which corresponds to their sin, what Dante will call the contrapasso. The doctrine is a profession of faith in the bull of Benedictus XII, and in the profession of faith of Gregory XIII and Benedict XIV. So, there was always that theory that the soul also slept with the body until the general resurrection. But that's not the teachings of the church. Theologians suppose that the particular judgment will be instantaneous, the moment you take your last breath. And that in the moment of death, the separated soul is internally illuminated as to its own guilt or innocence. Your whole life will go before you, and of its own initiation take its course either to hell or to purgatory or to heaven. This is in the supplement to the Summa of St. Thomas. Notice it's at your initiation. You will be the one at the moment of death who will decide to enter into either heaven, hell, or purgatory. In confirmation of this opinion, the text of St. Paul is cited, who show the work of the law written in their hearts, their conscience bearing witness to them, and their thoughts between themselves, accusing or also defending one another in that day when God shall judge the secrets of men by Jesus Christ. The book of judgment, in which all the deeds of men are written, and the appearance of the angels and demons to bear witness before the judgment seat, are regarded as allegorical descriptions. The common opinion is that the particular judgment will occur at the place of death. And so this gospel then takes on another meaning, because we're not just talking about standing before the Son of Man at the end of the world. We're talking about standing before the Son of Man at the moment of our death. At that very moment, our eternal destiny will be decided. And so we do what we can to always remain vigilant and to always be prepared for that day, not only of universal judgment, but of particular judgment. God bless you.